Hello everybody, this is my 100 sub special, something I've been working on for a little while now since I made it to 90 subs. So, now to get into the story. A young boy called Ash Ketchum would be born in Saffron City. He would love fighting Pokemon and practicing martial arts. And they would have a master in Saffron City whose aim was to take the fighting gym back into the forefront of the gyms and defeat the psychic gym leader Sabrina. Every year, the the master would have 3 Tyrogue and he would give them away to a trainer as a starter Pokemon. Ash would want to get one of those 3 Tyrogue, but the problem was he was terrible at sleeping early, so he got up late, like in the original timeline. And when he made it to the dojo, his friend Jeff had already collected his Tyrogue. Say, Ash, better luck next time. This is the last Tyrogue. Unfortunately, you can't become a trainer, I'm sorry. Better luck next year. As Jeff would leave, Ash would then run into Kyo, the fighting type master, and he would say, "Sorry, Ash, I'm out of Pokemon." Ash would then say, "Please, I can't wait any longer. I need to get a Pokemon now." He'd practically be begging the man for a Pokemon. Kyo would then say, I really didn't want to give anybody this Pokemon, but I guess desperate times call for desperate measures." As he would then send out a Machop. Then say, "Wow, this Machop I just caught it in the wild. It's quite a special Pokemon." And then he would give Machop to Ash. Kyo would then say that Machop has a very special wow ability. It has guts, but it gets angry to activate it. It doesn't exactly need status conditions for it, and that it's quite timid of people and trainers, as Machop would run behind Ash and would hide behind him. Run behind him, timid and scared of Kyo. Ash would then leave into the next route to make his way to Celadon City to challenge the Celadon City gym and gain his first badge. He would encounter a Mankey, as then this would be an even battle, but Mankey would be more experienced and would be able to get off more moves. And then, when Machop was weakened and was getting annoyed, an aura would appear around it. Its eyes would glow red. It would go savage on Mankey, and with one punch, it would catch the Pokemon. After that, it would fall to the ground tired from all that power. So it would then make its way to Celadon City. So Ash would make the Celadon City gym where he would meet Erika, and she would ask him a pivotal question. She would say, "Hello, I've got one question for you. What is your opinion on perfume?" And Ash would blast perfume like he did in the original timeline, which would cause, Erika to kick him out. But Ash would force his way in, would say, "I'm not going to let you get the best of me. I'm going to have my gym battle right here and right now." Erika would say, "Suit yourself." As Ash would send out Mankey, as Jack would send out Weeping Bow. This would be a decent fight. with both Pokemon trading Razor Leafs and Mega Punches. But in the end, Uber will poison Monkey and hit it with a Razor Leaf. Ash would then send out his Tartar Machop to defeat Weepinbell. But Weepinbell would use Poison Powder, which would poison Machop, and then Machop would respond with a Mega Punch, barely defeating Weepinbell. Erika would then send out her Vileplume, as he would then command for Machop to use a Mega Punch to do decent damage, but Vileplume would respond with a Solar Beam, which would barely leave Machop standing. But then Vileplume would just hit Machop with one more Solar Beam, which would knock it out. Erika would then say, "Come here when you actually know how to treat people properly and get a real Pokemon that can compete against me." As Ash would then take the weakened Machop back by his side, as he would then leave the gym angry and humiliated. After healing his Pokemon, he would decide to go and go to the next route to go and look for some Pokemon that can help him. But then he would see a trainer blasting his Vulpix for losing a battle. He's saying, "You pathetic fire type. Nobody likes you. You lost that one battle. How weak can you be?" So be attacking it, abusing it. But then Ash's Machop would get so angry it would jump and punch the man in the face, sending him flying. Machop would then nurse Vulpix and would say, "It's alright now," in Pokemon talk. And then a Pokeball would come out of the man's hand and it would hit itself on Vulpix. As then Ash would grab the Pokeball, taking Vulpix with him, saying, "Such a good Pokemon doesn't deserve to be with such an abusive trainer." As then the man would stand up and would say, "Who asked you? Now stay out of my business and let me teach you how to do that." So he'd then send out a Tentacle. Machop would then be able to fire back with a Mega Punch, which would do a lot of damage. But Tentacle would respond with a Sludge Bomb, which would poison Machop. Machop would activate its Guts ability, but even stronger, as it would easily defeat Tentacle with a Karate Chop. I would then say, "Stay away from me and any type of good Pokemon, you hear me? Now go," Ash would say disgusted, "or I'll beat you up myself," as the man would run away. Ash would then make it to Erika's gym, and he would command for Vulpix to use a flamethrower on Weepinbell, which would do a lot of damage and one-shot Weepinbell. Erika would then send out her Vileplume. Vileplume would use Poison Powder to poison Vulpix. Vulpix would try to be able to land a few moves, but Vileplume would move with such grace, but would land a Flamethrower, eventually knocking out Vileplume. But a few minutes later, Vulpix would be knocked out from the poison. But Erika would then say, "You deserve this badge. You fought with splendid ability, so you deserve it. And now, even though I don't like you, I've got to admit, it was a good battle." As Ash would then leave the gym.